Check this out. Check this out. Welcome.
Playing it all the way.
Dumela mogaetso, dumela mo Afrika. Leina la me ke Thulane Kalanga jaaka ke go tshepisitse re le segwagwe sa batjha re le radio ya batjha re fitlhelwa mo tsebeng ya maranyana boitapoloso on our YouTube channel le Facebook channel ya rona e leng Youth Podcast jaaka re tshepisitse gore re tle be re na le moyeng ka kwano re na le Pako Mokua re diragaditse jalo re le segwagwe sa batjha Pako Mokua re a dumedisa
ka ke tse tshunwe re Thulane Qinwa ke lebogele sebaka se lempileng sone ke lebogele le monyetla wa gore le bone go le matshwanedi gore mo tsatsing la gompieno e le la botlhano e be re le mmogo ka kwa
maitso go leboga rona always a pleasure go iphitlhela re na le batho ba ba jereng maikarabelo ba jere maikarabelo a loago ba jere maikarabelo a go bona gore ditirelo kana di service delivery di fitlha jang go bathong mme Pako Mokua tla re thomere re botsalo jwa gago dikolo tse o di tseneng take us through that journey go nnile jang go golela kwa o goletseng o ngwana wa motsofe ebile dithutego tsa gago ke tse di emeng jang maitso
ke ngwana wa ko Maile mama ka ke Mofokeng
Manape
ke Mofokeng wa tsalo ba re ka tlhago ba swile ene papa ka e be nna mo Tlhaping go Kurumane but I grew up mo Rustenburg. The only home that I know is Rustenburg. Ke tsene my early childhood ko motseng including crèche. Tsene crèche ko motseng from grade 1 to grade 6. Then going to grade 7, I moved to Klerksdorp. I stayed in a hostel in Stelfontein. The hostel was called the Embassy Youth Hostel. When I come back home, there was this new school by that time. Skolo se one se agilwe. So, Hasabula during the year. So, coming back home because of family issues, I had to stay at home, in school for 3 months, waiting for the school to open. Yes, the school indeed opened, which the school was the Hello Secondary School in Hello. Skolo Sabula, Kasana School, I was doing my grade 8 by then. After I passed my matric, then I apply. I go to the University of Northwest, but my AP score did not qualify me. Hence, I ended up being at home for 6 months. Then I applied with UNISA. That's when the UNISA journey started, where I studied a diploma in accounting science. That's where now everything started, the student politics and
yes. Pako Mokua ke eng se se rotloeditseng lerato la politiki mo go wena
I remember I joined politics around when I was 19 years old. I was on a gap year, and unfortunately I couldn't get to further my studies after my matric. So there was this other day I was sitting at home when somebody came. So that somebody had I know why hiriwa janga di ID copy go na le taxi. Okay, no I ke mosha ke unemployed ke fetso tsa mo matric no ke sa ID ya ka ya go. Surprisingly, when we got there, it was a political meeting wa ANC Youth League. By that time I did not know anything about politics. So, but with the robust engagements that were there, comrades fighting because there were different causes. By that time, the acting chairperson of the province was Comrade Toto Tlhapi, which is from my branch. So by that time, he pitlelele gore ke ka go le tlhakoreng la gagwe unknowingly. Then the love of politics starting to emerge from there. Things started now. I remember one day ke tsena ko UNISA. I can remember I couldn't go to school early January.
Yes.
So ke lo apply ko UNISA for second semester. And when I got there, I remember I was wearing an ANC t-shirt. Ha ke tsena ko UNISA, the first person that I met on campus, it was Comrade Tumelo Khaekake, which is now he's the district secretary of the YCA. When we met, he was like, "Hey, we have a student formation called SASCO. Would you like to join?" No, I had very much of interest. I didn't hesitate. We went to the SRC office. I got my membership of SASCO. I filled in the membership. That's when now the love of politics started brewing, and it brewed very high that I couldn't even resist it. So that was the journey, how it started. From the campus, I'm a SASCO comrade. When I get home, I am an ANC volunteer.
A re jaaka motho wa mme mo mererong ya dipolotiki di jang dikgwetlho, how are the challenges tse le kopanang le tsone jaaka bo mme in one of the fraternities tse ke feelang gore they are male dominated, we phitlhela o le mongwe kana wa baeteledipelo ba ba leng teng fao ka jalo how are the challenges?
I won't lie, dikgwetlho di dintsi, especially mo rona batho ba bo mme. Is that now I was able to overcome all this because of I have a very strong character. And then when I believe on something, I put my energy to it. I have led structures. I have led COSASCO at the branch level, at the regional level. I remember there was an RGC and I was voted to be the regional treasurer of SASCO in Bojanala. Later, when the time goes by, we went for conference. I emerged as a deputy provincial secretary of SASCO.
Okay.
And I ended up being an acting secretary where now I was confronted with a big elephant where it was a new thing. You are the acting provincial secretary, maikarabelo o tla province a mo godimo ga magetla a gago, and then you have the responsibility to report to the National Executive Committee. I remember my first NEC meeting. I had so much of butterflies in my stomach because by then the status of SASCO in the province was not of a good health.
Yeah.
We were trying to rebuild the organization. But trust me, I put my mindset to it and I put a lot of dedication to it. That's why I was able to pull through.
Leader, tla ke re fela congratulations are in order. Re go bone US on in mo malobeng ona councillor Pako Mokua. Congratulations. Tla ke botse ke re in the side of governance and government jaaka mocha ibile le mo councillor, how do you intend to champion the interest of young people in the council?
Hey, Shia, it is a difficult thing, but I won't lie. There are challenges that we are confronted with. And then I believe on a saying that says, if you're not wearing the shoes, you'll never understand how heavy the shoes are. That's where I am now. I'm still studying the Semosa Council, what are my roles and responsibilities. Remember, I'm just a councillor of 2 weeks. I'm just a councillor of 2 weeks, but surely I have seen where I can position the position of young people. We also have other young councillors in council that are very robust. I don't want to lie, like your comrade Segofatso Miduke. He's one of councillors, they are very vocal, and he's a ward councillor. And his mandate is only one, the interest of what 8 people. And I like the approach sometimes, the approach here is ayang go advance the issues. Trust me, ha go simple re na le dikgwetlho re le African National Congress. So you find yourself as a deputy coordinator of the ANC Youth League on a PR councillor, or Senamo counseling already it's in its I would say third year. You can imagine we haven't done anything.
Ke lebogile mme Pako Mokua ke itse sentle gore gone gona le ka 2019 March mabapi le se se bidiwang university ene e tlhokagala santse e tlhokagala mo Rustenburg. Any updates on that? Gona le nko e tswang le mina gore ba gaetsho re tla bona university ya Rustenburg kana ke toro ba gaetsho?
For now I would say e ka nna toro. But what I liked about the Rustenburg local municipality, council did resolve on that matter, and then Bansa Lefati for university. So in Tutaguri, really, that match was a match that was led by the PYA, your SASCO, at the forefront, your YCL and the ANCYL Youth League. But now it comes back to us to say then, we did see the memorandum was sent over to the municipality. I remember by that time, the mayor was still Comrade Pako, and the Fasilone University. But now we are confronted with the issue to say it's no longer a university that we anticipated, but rather, I'm not sure about the facts, but the way you can it will be a satellite of NWU, which it will be a science campus, mining, something like that, I'm not sure. Okay. But now, we must go back to the drawing board to say, Rona really, ANC Youth League, really YCL, really SASCO, really COSAS. So we must now direct the memorandum to the higher education and training to say, Rona really bacha, really by tuti, basidika sa Bojanala, rare rokopa University of Rustenburg or University of Bojanala in Rustenburg. Reset that memorandum to the Department of Higher Education and Training, because I believe that in this case the Rustenburg local municipality has done its course.
Go botlhokwa gore batho ba ba tsang maikarabelo a gore etella pele ba tlhaloganye gore ba neilwe maikarabelo a go fetola matshelo kana maemo a motho segolo jang motho motho gonne ke rona re iphitlhelang re golela mo seemong kana re phela mo tshotlegong ka jalo mafoko a ke batlang go ana one ke nngwe ya di-comment tsa motho o ke mo itseng o ileng gore ke a very big supporter ya rona re the youth podcast, because go botlhokwa as batjha re itse gore lefatshe le naganang kana batjha ba bang ba nagana eng ka rona. O beile mafoko a re God will remove you from your boastful position and take away things you are prideful of, so that all that is left is just you, and then after he had dealt with you, you will humble yourself and forget your ego and prestigious name. Ka jalo ke tapele ka mafoko a ke batla go gora ke re mo maikarabelong a wa neilweng la isa go ka go supentsang one se fetoge nna motho le nyena re go biditse ka kwano ka jeko gonne re tlhaloganya seo leng sone kana seo se emelang. We understand the values tsa gago jaaka mme ibile segolo jang gore be re go biditse. We wanted to inspire the dreams ya bana ba ba tsanyana ba ileng gore ba dumela gore dipolitiki it's a toxic thing. Re batla ba itse gore it's possible to be a young woman and still be in politics ke tapele ka o mantswe re lebogile to gore o kgonne go nna le rona ka kwano ra leboga maitso.
Le nna ke lebogetse tšhono e lempileng yone, so mafoko a bofelo a ke batlang gore le sale ka one ke re batho ka batho ene ga gona opo yo fetang matla a modimo.
Ke tapele re go lebogile re leboga mantswe a gago re leboga dikgothatso re leboga botlhale bo re kgonneng go barogana mo tsatsing la botlhano ke lebogile thata gongwe le gongwe kwa tswele ko teng re tshware fela mo mafaratlhatlheng a rona a boitapoloso re bone gore comment on our page, like our page fela jalo re teng mo YouTube channel ya rona, also le ko Facebook ya rona re teng youth podcast tla re ka ko marekelong ebile re tla boa maitso re lebogile.
Ke a leboga.
Check this out. Check this out. Welcome.
Playing it all the way. All the way. All the way.
Bogatsu Glamour, Bomankge Bojanala, hairstyling and makeup. Ba fitlhelwa ka fa Northam, shop number 30 WTF Plaza. Nomoro tsa mogala 063-627-0254. Mo Facebook ke Boitumelo Tumi Bogatsu. Email ya bone ke boitumelobogatsu97@gmail.com. We specialize in beauty.
Playing it all the way. All the way.